Welcome to the Boxing Talk Show, fair but firm, with the Hall of Fame boxing referee. I'm Joe Cortez and co-host John Zamel for all of Las Vegas. Come on, guys, let's touch them up. Clean fight. I'm Joe Cortez, fair but firm.
Oh, welcome to the Fair but Firm show here in Las Vegas, Nevada, the boxing capital of the world.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, my dear friends out there. Hey, John Zimmel, my co-host, good-looking guy with a beautiful pink tie,
Thank you.
pink handkerchief. I would say you look like a sissy, but you're not.
No. Yeah, thank you, Joe. You would say it, but you're not.
I'm not saying that.
No, you're not.
I'm just saying that. They're sissy colors.
Yeah.
You know? Okay. I love this guy, John Zimmel. Such a handsome guy. He looks even prettier in pink.
Look even prettier on YouTube. If you guys want to see, just so you know, we do film this, and if you want to catch it later on, or any other time, if you want to watch other episodes of the show, we always upload our shows to YouTube on the Fair but Firm channel.
And you know what, John? I want to congratulate you.
I look better on the radio, though.
No, you look better in the black new car that you got.
My new car, yeah,
a beautiful car. He got the nice Mercedes.
Yeah.
Can you imagine he coming out of with a black suit and a pink tie, pink handkerchief?
That's what I was going for.
Coming out of black Mercedes.
Well, that's the idea. We're doing it tonight at the big event.
You look like a fancy...
fancy guy.
Fancy dude.
That's what I was going for, Joe. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Anyway,
great.
guys, I just want to say welcome again to the show, fans out there in Las Vegas, Nevada. And, we have a lot of things happening.
Yes, sir.
Let's kick back let's
recap for the fans who haven't heard from us since last week. Last you heard from us, we were getting ready to watch the Tyson Fury fight Tom Schwartz at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. And Joe, I believe you were there. You want to recap what happened?
Well, I'll tell you, I sat down.
Did you blink on accident?
I sat down, and before I sat down, I was already, it's like a springboard.
I sat
down, I back up, I said, it's over. You know?
That sounded like a workout.
I mean, it was like, a 2-round exit. It looked like a 2-round training. It looked like Tyson Fury was punching a punching bag.
Yeah, he didn't seem to. Yeah,
you know, the guy didn't have, and he didn't have nothing.
No, he didn't have.
He came all the way from Germany. I talked to his trainer before the fight. He told me, hey, I said, I wish you luck tonight. He said, we're ready for this guy. I said, hey, you ready? Okay, good. You know, I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah,
you
want to see somebody. I don't think he showed up for a paycheck, but he
tried. He tried. But he's definitely a B-class baby.
No, he's several levels below Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is, if he's not the best heavyweight in the world, he's the second best heavyweight.
I don't even think this guy Tom Schwartz is even a B-class fighter.
No, he's well below, man. He's well below the level of Tyson Fury.
Yeah, I see some amateurs that give a better fight than
honestly, yeah. And I mean, I know I say a lot of stuff about Joe Joyce, but I think Joe Joyce would put up a much better fight than where he put up.
Oh, yeah, no question about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Joe Joyce is a British young...
he's a prospect.
Heavyweight from Great Britain.
Yeah.
A nice guy. I really like him as a person. He's a nice guy. He got
personable.
Yeah, very personable. He's about 6'3", 6'4".
He's a big dude, yeah.
He's big, yeah. And anyway, so that night Tyson Fury mopped the floor with this guy.
He sure did. He was able to hang out outside like he does. He was able to take the fight to him, fight on his own terms, and then when he decided to trade, he was never afraid of Tom Schwartz's power. No, not even a little bit. He wasn't afraid of Tom Schwartz at all.
You know what? I think you and I could have gotten in there probably.
Honestly, same time or one or the other of us.
I think the same time.
Same time. Yeah, we could have me and you versus him. Yeah.
Tyson Fury's so tall. Gotta be at the same time.
I'll be on your shoulder.
Yeah.
We'll get it.
That guy, he's about 6'4".
He's 6'9".
6'9". Look at that.
He's enormous.
Yeah, you definitely gotta be on my shoulder.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Or me on your shoulder.
Yeah, one way or the other. Yeah. Either way, we're gonna have to stack him.
I mean, I'll tell you,
that's 4 arms.
I mean, this guy is he's an awesome. Brings a lot of talent to boxing. He's very, very charismatic.
Yeah, he's got an excellent personality outside the ring.
Talking about outside the ring, if he doesn't make it in boxing, he can make it in singing.
No, he did. He's done that a couple times now.
He has a pretty good, decent voice.
He's got pipes, yeah.
Yeah.
This guy can really sing.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a good fight. And, it was fun to watch. Did you learn anything from that fight? Did you learn anything that you think you can apply to perhaps the rematch with Deontay Wilder? Because that's what this is all about, right? I mean, that's what everybody's talking about. That's why we watch the fight, to see what we can learn, what we can gain more excitement for that rematch. That was the most exciting fight we saw last year. What can we, did you learn anything? Did you see anything in his body or in his fight style? I mean, it was over so quick.
Well, I think Tyson Fury showed that he was very confident of himself that night. He came into the ring knowing that you're gonna walk over this guy easy, which he did.
No, he did. Yeah.
And he showed that he has that. I like his defense.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's what he's got. That head movement.
This guy shot through a bunch of punches in our second round, about 5 or 6 straight hot punches, and Tyson Fury just stayed there like bobbing and weaving, just slipping and sliding. And he just kind of put a smile on his face. Come on, you can't even touch me.
No, exactly.
And then he put him away right after that.
The fun thing about Tyson Fury is it is boring to watch him fight low level competition because he's not really, he's waiting for people to bring the fight to him. And with lower level competition, they're not doing that. It's just not that same type of style. But what makes it fun is his 2 biggest opponents right now, 2 biggest names in heavyweight boxing other than him, Andy Ruiz Jr. and Deontay Wilder, are tailor-made for his style in the sense of excitement. Andy Ruiz is throwing fast combinations, flurries, and how exciting would it be to watch Tyson Fury try and avoid 7-8 shots at once coming at lightning speed, or Deontay Wilder who only has to land 1 and you're lights out, good night.
Yeah.
And that's what makes those matchups so intriguing because you're watching a guy who has impenetrable defense versus 2 guys who are just ruthless when it comes to offense, and it makes it such an exciting matchup.
Well, I tell you that Luis King Kong Ortiz, the Cuban heavyweight, he's still in the mix here. Yeah,
I don't forget about him. I know a lot of times.
He gave Deontay Wilder such a difficult fight, even though Deontay Wilder was able to
get the knockout.
Yeah, get the knockout in the 10th.
Don't be fooled by the result. That was a very tough, exciting fight.
Yeah, it was. And I think Luis Ortiz has a lot in the heavyweight division. And I'd like to see if Deontay Wilder doesn't happen soon with Tyson Fury, I'd like to see Luis Ortiz given a shot to fight Tyson Fury.
Well, according to what we hear, now this could all change based on the results of the Ruiz-Joshua rematch. Yeah. We all know that. But based on what negotiations are already in effect, the Deontay Wilder will be fighting Luis Ortiz later this fall. We already know that's going to happen. That's set in stone. But after that, and so Tyson Fury is going to have to find some other matchup. And as far as people on Top Rank's roster that they're willing to throw in with Tyson Fury right now, Tom Schwartz might be a better opponent than who they're even going to get on the night. I'm not even being funny. It's going to kind of it almost won't be worth them putting the money up to make him fight. I mean, he might as well just wait.
Well, they're talking about Joseph Parker fighting again now with somebody.
Yeah,
they try to keep him in the mix because
he's DAZN's only heavyweight right now.
Well, so they want to keep him in the mix because they want to at least have him. He did beat he beat
Andy Ruiz Jr.
On a very controversial decision. Mm-hmm. So they still want to keep him in the mix because he's the only one they have right now.
Absolutely. No, I mean, it's we have some names up at the top there. We have Kaunaki is going to be fighting your boy Chris Arreola in the man boob matchup of the year. Those two both look like the body that Andy Ruiz was going for when he ate all those Snickers.
Yeah.
But it's going to be fun to watch him because Kaunaki, don't let his body fool you, much like Andy Ruiz Jr. He's a phenomenal fighter, and Chris Arreola has fought for the championship 3 different times, so he's a former contender for the championship. So it's going to be a kind of fun fight. That's going to be coming in a couple months. So
yeah, that's going to be interesting to see this heavyweight division develop. 2019 is going to be a good year for boxing. So far, it started out pretty good.
Yeah.
We're halfway through the year, and already we got a bunch of good fights.
Actually, I want to touch on that on the halfway of the year mark when we come back in the second segment.
Yeah, okay. We're going to be going to a little brief commercial, so stay tuned for all the excitement of what's coming up soon. Okay, welcome once again here to the Fairview Firm Show here with Joe Cortez and my co-host, the man in pink, John Zimmel. We're very, very happy to have these flashy dresses here today.
It's exciting, man. It's an exciting night.
Yeah, well, you're not going to be dressed in pink.
No, I'm not wearing this, but I'm just building up the excitement.
Okay. I like that better.
I got that. I'm excited, man.
Yeah, man. We have to talk about exciting night tonight.
Yes, sir.
It's not a boxing event, but there are going to be a lot of champions there. We're talking about the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame.
That's a boxing
opening
event.
up. Yeah, that's a great event for tonight.
Yes, sir.
But before we go into that, let's wrap up what we were talking about.
Okay, good point. You know what? I want to. We've seldom lately, with the amount of matchups we've been having in the boxing game this year, we have had very few slow weeks. It's always this, that, another thing. There's always 5-6 matchups that we need to talk about in this short half hour. But we were lucky, the boxing gods gifted us this one weekend right now with a little bit of time to kind of recap on the last of the month. Now, we did this at the quarter mark when we had a little bit of time, and so I want to take advantage of doing it right here at the halfway point because I don't think the fans want to listen to us talk about Jermell Charlo versus Cota the fill-in. for a half hour, which is the fight that's coming up Sunday. And it's an exciting fight. But I mean, not exciting fight, but it's good to see Jermell Charlo back in the ring and see how he bounces back from his upset loss to Tony Harrison last year.
Yeah, that's going to be at the Mandalay Bay tomorrow.
Yes, sir, it is. And Guillermo Rigondeaux is going to be making another comeback appearance on his on the undercard there. So, you should go see that if you can. But it's not the kind of thing that people want to listen to on the radio for half an hour. So we were gifted with the opportunity to do the Fair But Firm biannual awards. So now we did this at the quarter mark. We have an official Fair But Firm awards that we do at the end of the year every year, and you'll catch that. You can catch that on YouTube for the last 2 years, or Facebook Live when we do it live. But it's kind of fun when we have the halfway points or the quarter marks to kind of touch on it. So I want to ask Joe where he stands on some of these title races so far. Now we're going to start with an exciting one. The knockout of the year. Now, these candidates are Naoya Inoue versus Emmanuel Rodriguez, Devin Haney's highlight victory over Antonio Moran, Ruiz Jr. versus Anthony Joshua. I know that was a stoppage, but it still says KO at the end of the day. And Deontay Wilder's highlight victory over Dominic Breazeale in the first round. What do you have for the Fair But Firm knockout of the year so far?
Yeah, there've been a lot of great knockouts throughout the year, and there's been some that are not even mentioned on that.
Oh, absolutely. I only had room.
You have the profile fights that I mentioned.
Yes, sir.
But I have to go. Let's forget about the kind of ending. I know Joshua was a surprise ending, him getting stopped, but I can't call that the knockout of the year.
I agree with you.
He got stopped up.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It was not.
It wasn't a flashy knockout.
It was not a dramatic knockout. It was not an explosive knockout. But an explosive knockout, I got to go with Devin Haney over Moran.
Yeah, there you go. That was explosive.
It was a punch that you could say, wow, you can hear that punch around the world.
He made his DAZN debut with a big splash. He kept working that body, getting him to drop that left hand, and then just exploded right on the left side of his face. That was amazing.
So I will have to go with knockout of the year, Devin Haney over Antonio Moran.
I love that. Not that my opinion matters, but I'm going with Wilder Breazeale because I love that one. So I would throw that in there.
Okay, good.
For upset of the year here, Joe, we have one that kind of got buried in the beginning of the year because a lot of people don't remember it, but it was when Jorge Linares got taken out in the second round. First time we'd seen him since he put Lomachenko down for the first time in his career by Pablo Cesar Cano. He got knocked out in the second. We have Julian J. Rock Williams taking Jarrett Hurd's 2 belts away from him. That was a very big upset. We have Marcus Brown with a gruesome knockout of Badu Jack that we saw earlier in this year. And then I think there was another upset earlier this year. Wasn't it a heavyweight one? Oh, yeah, that's right. Andy Ruiz Jr. versus Anthony Joshua. You want to just get this over with and tell me upset of the year?
The upset of the year definitely is Anthony Ruiz upsetting Anthony Joshua.
Upset of the decade, probably, but yeah.
There were people in the graves turning on that one. So how can it be possible?
How could this happen?
That this guy looked like...
People still talk to me about it almost every day. They come up to me.
They were saying Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall and came out and knocked out Anthony Joshua.
Knocked out. That's exactly what happened.
That's what happened.
That was crazy.
Unbelievable.
All right, now we have fight of the year. And this is, once again, this is just so far. This is fight of the half year. You have the technical boxing match and spectacle that was Canelo Alvarez versus Daniel Jacobs. You have Manny Pacquiao turning back the clock and putting a beating on Adrian Broner. You have Juan Francisco Estrada finally climbing that mountain and beating Srisaket Sorungvasai for his Superfly belt. And then you have, once again, Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz Jr.
I tell you, I got to go again.
Yeah, and you're right.
I haven't even finished it.
No, I know, but you're right.
But
whatever you say, you're right.
Manny Pacquiao.
There he is.
Kicking Adrian Broner's butt.
I love that. Fight of the year.
Yeah, that got to be the most surprising upset because of the way he tore him apart.
Yeah, he just looked so good.
Manny Pacquiao, definitely Hall of Famer.
Absolutely.
And,
all-time great.
8-time world champion, different weight classes, and here he is now. And not stopping him, but beating Adrian Broner.
But soundly beating him.
Yeah. And that was not expected because I thought Adrian Broner was going to give him a much better fight.
Yes.
And he surprised the whole world.
That fight made you go from thinking Broner would beat him to thinking he would beat Thurman. That's how impressive he looked in that fight.
He looks that impressive. I said Thurman's going to have his hands full.
Exactly.
Just about the way Keith Thurman looked when he fought Josecito Lopez. Yeah, come on. He
looked bad in that 7th round, man.
He doesn't have a chance against Pacquiao.
He may not. I love that.
At least not the way he fought that night.
As long as if he fights like he fought against Lopez, then you're absolutely right.
But I know you fans out there probably have your own favorites. Well, that's great.
And feel free to comment on the YouTube section or go onto our Facebook pages and leave a comment for what you think as the as the biannual Fair But Firm Awards. And that, folks, is our halfway point Fair But Firm Award show for 2019 this far.
Yeah, and so far we're going to be, we'll be talking about at the end of the year, a recap of the whole year and the upsets and the knockouts of the year.
We'll go into prospects of the year. We'll go into maybe coach of the year. We've done these before. We really have a good time with our awards.
And I think there's going to be 1 or 2 fighters that have retired from boxing. I don't know why, but I got that feeling that somebody's going to come out of retirement. Yeah.
Okay. Who's the one you think most will, and who do you most want to?
Let's see, Andrew Ward.
I knew who you were going to say. Yeah, I know. I want to say it too.
I got a gut feeling he's going to say, I'm coming back.
People are saying he's going to fight Ruiz, and then he turned around saying he's going to fight Canelo. I mean, this guy's in 6 different weight classes. Theoretically, who do you want him to fight? If he comes back, let's say he comes out tomorrow with a press conference. I'm making a comeback, and I'm fighting blank. Who's your dream opponent?
Joe Cortez.
Yeah, he is. You want that paycheck? I love that. What weight class does he fight Joe Cortez?
I really would like to see him. If he could come down to a
168.
68. Yeah, I'd like to see him against for a tune-up fight. Fight Caleb Plant.
Yeah, there we go. That would be exciting.
Caleb Plant is the WBA super middleweight champion.
That 168-pound division is super exciting. Exactly. Right now. Benavidez is fighting Durrell to take his belt back. Benavidez lost that belt when he got caught doing cocaine, and so he wants that belt back. And they got that scheduled. And I see Benavidez taking that.
I can't see why these guys. I mean, they're so foolish.
Doing
drugs, doing drugs.
I don't care. I know. I don't
care. 20 years. What make no difference? I mean, who's guiding these guys? You're a champion of the world.
Yeah, you're right.
You got people on your side to guide you and protect you. These stupid palookas go out there and start doing that drugs. They got to be crazy,
That's bad news. I agree with you. You know what I mean? Yeah. But Benavidez seems like he's learned his lesson. He looks better than he ever has.
That guy, Baby Miller, was supposed to fight Anthony Joshua. Yeah. He lost a $6 million paycheck.
That wasn't even recreational, though. That was called what it is. That was cheating. That's a different animal. That's one thing is reckless. Another thing is dangerous, and for 2 different reasons. And he failed 3 different drug tests for 3 different drugs. Yeah, that guy has blood in his drug system.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Anyway, let's go talk a little bit about what's going to happen tonight. Tonight, the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame has finally found a home here in Las Vegas.
Ding, ding, ding. I'm excited.
But first, we're going to go into a little brief commercial, and we'll be talking about the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame coming up shortly. Welcome once again here to the Fair But Firm Show with Joe Cortez and my co-host, Pretty Boy, John Zimmel.
He gonna get our YouTube views up, Joe. People are gonna go on there and realize you've been lying to them.
I don't know. I'm gonna tell them the truth, man. The guy dresses in pink. He's got to be pretty.
He gonna get our views up. I love
Anyway,
it.
Talking about pretty tonight, we got a pretty event.
Yeah, Joe, explain this to me. This is exciting. We got a big event. We got the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame grand opening tonight. Now, I'm a little confused because hasn't the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame been around for a while?
Well, it's been around for 7 years. I mean, this has been the boxing.
How is this the grand opening?
Well, the grand opening, it was 7 years ago. 2013 was the first inaugural class, and I had the honor of being the first inductee.
You hear that?
And
the first inductee in the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame.
And I was so honored that I always felt I wanted to give something back.
Yes, sir.
Not to boxing because I've done all that already.
You've given enough to boxing, Joe.
As a referee.
You've given your life to boxing.
Yeah, I have. And but now I felt I had to give something back to the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame because I had the honor of being the first inductee. And so I was able to. They were looking to do something with me at the Heads Up Museum. It's at
the Boulevard Mall, right?
Yeah, it's a trick art, and
yeah, I've seen pictures of it. Our listeners probably seen pictures of it on their friends' Facebooks and stuff like that, or they probably visited it themselves, where it makes it look like different points of view.
Yeah, it's a 3D trick art museum, and you get it. What they do, you go there and you go and stand in front of these paintings on the wall. And you're part of it. They make you're part of it. So it tells you where to stand with your camera, your phone, and you take a picture, and it looks like you're part of that.
It's like
painting.
you're on a boat or something.
Exactly.
That's cool, man.
Yeah. So one day I was there, and I was talking to these guys. They want to do something with me with a boxing little mural of me on the wall and a little makeshift boxing ring and a heavy bag, and I could give some class and talk to the people. I said, yeah, we can do that. I said, but I thought there was something else we can do. I said, yeah. I thought this place has 50,000 square feet. It was where they have the J.C. Penney mall, J.C. Penney store, the department store.
Wait, it used to be J.C. Penney's.
Yeah. So then I said,
that's enormous. I did not realize that.
Yeah, 50,000 square feet. I said, well, you know what?
A little bigger than my house.
I said, so I said yes. I said, yeah, I'd like to do something with you guys here, but I said, Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame has every Hall of Fame in the whole country. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
But they're all virtual Hall of Fames. I said,
so they don't have a home?
No, so we got a home. I talked to them. I said, besides doing my mural and my little corner as an exhibit, how about we do something Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame? So
that is nice.
So he said, tell me a little bit about it. I told him, I said, well, I was the first inductee in 2013.
So obviously it's important.
I said, that was a great class. Chavez got inducted, Sugar Leonard, Mike Tyson.
Legends. I
said, I got it. But they called me up first to be the first inductee. And I've always said to myself, I was so honored. Something I got to pinch myself to believe, that I was inducted at the first in Nevada. So anyway, so I talked to them about maybe doing something in Nevada Hall of Fame, and I saw the space in the back that was available. I said, this space is sitting back here. What are you guys going to do? They said, we don't know yet. We're thinking about what we're going to do here. I said, Nevada Hall of Fame would be perfect.
Oh, my God, it would.
And then,
all the fight fans in this town, or all the tourists that want to come in, and maybe there's not a fight. How many big fight fans that come into town? They're all excited. They go, I want to see all the boxing stuff. And what do they even have? I mean, they go to the MGM Grand, they go to the fight shop, buy a Money Team shirt.
And they were looking for the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame. They had an address. It was a PO address.
A PO box.
So, and they would go there. They said, "This is where's the Hall of Fame?"
I believe that entirely. They wanted to go with their family. They're all excited.
And now they can come to an actual a facility.
They said, "Baby, we'll see Celine Dion, but at least let me go see the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame." And they pulled up to a PO box.
Yeah, that's it.
And so now they have somewhere to go.
Now they have a real place.
So all these other places, all these other boxing Hall of Fames that you're also a member of, New Jersey, New York, California, Nevada, they don't have a home?
No, it's a virtual.
It just exists as an entity. Yeah, it's like the cloud.
That's it. That's it. You go, you get inducted to the Hall of Fame, you go to the cloud.
You go to the cloud, exactly. You upload it.
And you go online, you look it up online, you can find it.
Oh, that's cool, but there's nowhere you can visit. But now you can Nevada is the first state boxing Hall of Fame with its own home, and that is a grand opening tonight.
It's a grand opening tonight. It's from 6 to 9 p.m., and you're going to have a lot of world champions. I'll give you a few names that I know top of my head.
Here we go.
Leon Spin's going to be there. Sean Porter.
Showtime. Welterweight champion of the world.
Yeah, Shane Mosley going to be there.
There he is.
Jesse Magdaleno and his brother Diego Magdaleno.
Both the Magdalenos.
Yeah, they're both going to be there. And a bunch of other champions. They're going to be walking in. Evander Holyfield was there a couple of days ago.
Yeah, I saw that on Facebook.
Yeah, yesterday we had Caleb Plant, a super middleweight champion. He was there yesterday.
Yes, sir.
So I mean, we're going to have a big turnout tonight. I'm looking forward to have with the ticket. You'll be able to come in. You'll be able to have some drinks. They're going to have food for you. Yeah,
food?
Yeah, we're gonna have food.
I'll be there.
It's costing some money to put this thing together, but it's really worthwhile to have it for the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame.
And if somebody wanted to buy a ticket, where would they? How would they? Do they buy them there?
They can buy it there if they want, or they can go online to the Heads Up Museum, or they go to the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame.com.
That's plenty of options.
Yeah, but there's
Heads Up HEADZ. UP.com?
That's it.
That's exciting.
And they go right there.
Vegas. Okay. HEADZ UP Vegas.com. Headsupvegas.com with a Z.
Yeah. And you can purchase your tickets there at the Boulevard Mall on Maryland Parkway. And it is a really outstanding exhibit.
What an event. Yeah.
It's going to be it's an interactive museum.
I love that.
Exhibit. They have heavy bags there. We have gloves so you can put on. We have a speed bag. We have an actual boxing ring, 18 by 18 boxing ring. Actually,
you gonna spar me again?
Everybody think they're tough. You got a couple of champions. You can spar with a couple of champions.
I don't want to spar with
but I mean, it's a kind of it's an interactive museum.
Yeah.
You never see anything like it. I mean,
that's amazing.
This is a place that you could go in and actually put on the trunks, a robe or whatever. Hit the speed bag, hit the heavy bag.
Yeah, I saw a picture of our executive assistant, Delynn. She was wearing, I believe, Eric Morales' robe and gloves, and
the girl Jamie.
The girl Jamie was wearing Marco Antonio Barrera's, and they were some of the most famous matchups of all time.
Yeah, I had him do a face to face.
Who won that?
It was a draw.
It was a draw, yeah. But in the spirit of Morales Barrera, I bet
it was great. You know, we had one on the network, Channel 5 was there, giving us gave us a plug. We had it on from 5. We had to be there 5 yesterday morning, 5 o'clock in the morning on Channel 5, and they had us on from 5.
Probably went straight from the club, huh?
From 5 to 9 o'clock. They had us on for 4 hours, on and off.
Yeah.
And it was good to give us a good plug about the Heads Up.
It is good. Shout out to Fox 5 Vegas. Thank you for
and
that.
the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame It's going to be a great event tonight. It's going to be amazing.
Man, I was excited before that. Now I'm even more excited.
Yeah.
I don't know. People are probably looking up tickets on their phone while they're driving.
Yeah,
Don't do it, people. Wait till you get to a red light at least, and then you start typing it in before you type in, your credit card information because that's too exciting.
Yeah, right. You got to type in your credit card. Make sure you remove those boxing gloves off so you can type it in a little bit better.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you don't want to go. You don't wrap your hands before
because I know a lot of our fans out there walk around with the gloves on.
Well, yeah, super fans.
Yeah, a lot of
that's
fans.
our listeners.
Yeah, you see the guy walking down the strip on Las Vegas Boulevard. They got boxing gloves on. They got a mouthpiece in their mouth.
Absolutely, that's definitely a fair fan.
Yeah, all the time.
100%.
You go down the strip and you see them there all the time. Anyway, guys, I will tell you, please try to make it tonight at the Heads Up Museum, which is where the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame is situated.
I also want to make sure you guys, if you missed any part of the show today, that you can go on YouTube on the Fair But Firm channel. You can watch this, any of our other episodes, including our Monday show. Make sure you subscribe to that. Make sure you subscribe on iTunes or Google Play or Spotify or anywhere where you listen to podcasts. If you want to be part of our family and join us from a sponsorship standpoint, make sure you call 702-722-1353. Once again, that's 702-722-1353. And make sure, once again, that you share and subscribe.
Okay, friend, remember, keep your guards up at all times, protect yourselves at all times, and remember, I'm fair but I'm firm. Touch them up. God bless. Talk to you guys next week.
Fair but Firm with the Hall of Fame boxing referee. I'm Joe Cortez for all of Las Vegas. Come on, guys, let's touch them up. Clean fight. I'm Joe Cortez. Fair but Firm.